Washington County has chosen a design and construction team to build its new county administration building. County commissioners accepted recommendations from a committee using a new method to hire both the architectural firm and contractor as a team.
It's my privilege today to recommend to you for approval today Watts Construction and Simpson Coulter Studio as the design build team for the new administration building.
The new building, which will be located on the corner of Tabernacle and 100 East, will act as a replacement for the current structure just down the street, built back in 1966. Commissioner Dean Cox, who was present by phone in the meeting, remembered when the first building was constructed and commended commissioners back then for their foresight.
For their foresight and vision that they had to build a building that would last us 54 years. And we'll be in at 55 or 56 before the other one gets done.
Although details aren't on paper yet, the new team chosen to figure that out are expected to deliver a new design that will last well into the future for the least possible cost to taxpayers.
We aren't sure what we need right now because we don't know what 30 years looks like, but we do know that with the right team that we're going to do the best possible thing for the citizens. So.
While the total cost of the new building is still unknown, the county clerk auditor assured commissioners that money is available thanks to good planning and savings.
So we don't know exactly what it will cost when we get done, but we do know that we have some money set aside to help with that. And that money has come over the last 10 years or so since the recession with conservative commissioners and conservative department heads that have contributed to the fund balance that we have to do that.
In Phase 2 of the project, the county will remodel the most recently remodeled building on St. George Boulevard and 200 East into usable space entirely for Justice Court.
But we're anxious to kind of keep the Justice Court separate from the rest of the county departments. So that building will continue to be utilized, and that money that was used to refurbish that obviously wasn't wasted. It was something that was needed going forward.
And we just felt like, in fact, we'd started this conversation 4 years ago thinking the Justice Court would come with us. But it's better as we've explored other counties and looked at what they're doing, that the Justice Court have its own separate space, like Kim just mentioned.
Commissioners said if there is any room available, they may even consider leasing space in the future.
Actually, we never know when somebody may come and say, hey, we're a government entity and we need some space as well. Could it be remodeled to our benefit?
Commissioner Cox reminded others during the hearing that the population of the county back in 1966 was 12,000 people. He said now, in 2020, it's over 170,000, which is almost a 15-fold increase.
I think we've done just an outstanding job in working this building just as long as we could do it.
While it's unclear what plans may be in store for the old building currently being used, commissioners were informed that contractors will break ground on the new building by December of 2020, with construction lasting up to 18 months by May of 2022, when the new administration building is expected to be completed. In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.